Put that down. Definitely
I definitely have to put that there. It just wasn't in your file.
Artist, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so it did say here that you grow marijuana.
Yeah. The last song that was about marijuana. I had a great love for marijuana. Advocate for it. I see it as medicinal purposes. I don't think people should be locked away for it. It's nature. It heals. It helps. I was using it as an escape tool though in Babylon. So.
Can you hear? Can you hear Knowledge? I just want to make sure that everybody can hear Knowledge. Can you hear her? They said no, yes, not well. Are you guys straining?
Should I shout?
Maybe you could speak a little louder.
Yeah, I had a strong love for marijuana. I started to grow it myself. I just felt like it's nature and it's healing. And during the pandemic, I didn't really like the weed from the dispensaries because it tasted really chemically. It didn't feel healthy. So I decided to grow my own. And I did. I grew a large tree.
A large tree?
Yeah.
How long did it take you to grow that?
It was about 6 months.
Okay, so what made you join Carbonation? And what's your age?
38.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, you're 38?
Yeah.
Get out of here. Wow.
Yeah.
Cheese and crackers. Wow. You look amazing.
Oh, I'm grateful.
How do you stay so youthful?
I just don't see myself as my age.
38.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kid at heart.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I thought you were 23.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Amazing, guys. 38.
I'm 38. And I joined Carbonation because of Baba G, in his mind, in his knowledge. I met him prior to joining, prior to the Carbonation being a thing.
So you met
the chief, yeah.
You met Baba G.
Yeah.
Prior to an internet sensation or whatever we want to call it.
Absolutely.
You knew him before that.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
How'd you meet him?
I met him because a friend of mine on Facebook sent me a video, and he was like, "Oh."
This is what, about 6, 7 years ago?
Almost 6.
Yeah.
Almost 6 years ago. Yeah.
Wow.
It was December 2015.
December 2015.
Yeah.
You met him.
Yeah.
And you met through a friend.
Yeah, like somebody introduced me to him through a video, like, "Oh, this reminds me of you. I think you will really resonate with this guy."
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they sent me the video, and I sent him a message. I still have the messages.
What was the video?
What video?
You have the messages?
I still have the messages. Yeah.
We have to see that later.
Yeah, later.
What were the messages like?
Well, it was like I was really excited.
So you contacted him?
I did. I had to.
Because the video, you resonated so much.
It was me. It was my reflection.
Wow.
It was like, wow, like no one thinks like this.
Right.
I've heard close, but no one talks about nature and going back to nature. And I had to talk to him. I didn't think he was going to reply to me.
Wow.
But he did. And it was like, it was really great.
Okay, so what was it like meeting him? You were in Cali.
Yeah, I was.
Was he in California as well?
No, he was in Atlanta.
Atlanta.
And I was in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And we just started talking like every day. And I decided to go and meet him in January of 2016. I flew to Atlanta. And yeah.
Wow. Did he fly you out? Or?
I think I flew myself.
You flew yourself? Really?
Yeah.
You must have really liked him.
I definitely did. We just clicked. We clicked really well, and the conversation just flowed like every day.
How was it meeting him originally?
It was like.
What'd you guys do?
Well, he picked me up from the airport, and I got in the car, and it was like, he didn't feel like a stranger. It felt like, okay, I know this person. I've been knowing him. I feel like I've known him many lifetimes. And it was just like gel, we just got along super easy. And we spent a few days together. I stayed out there for 5 days, and we went to this club, I think Apache.
Oh, Apache.
We went.
What kind of club is that?
It was performing arts. Someone was painting, and while someone else was singing, it was doing poetry, and it was like
a jazz spot.
Yeah, it was my kind of thing. And they had food, like plantains and greens and all this really nice things.
So he took you out.
Yeah, he took me out. He cooked for me. It was like
cooked.
Yes.
Baba G cooked for you.
Yes. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was really amazing.
Wow.
Time.
I heard this guy doesn't cook at all.
Well, maybe not anymore, but
he cooked for you.
He did it.
You remember all of this?
Every detail.
He took you out. He cooked for you. What else?
I visited his barber shop that he used to own.
He had a barber shop. That's right.
Yeah.
So he was making money.
Yeah, a lot of money. He had a lot of money.
Never was a baker.
Oh no.
He never had to bake people, so he was legitimately had his own business.
He had a lot of money. He I don't know why, but he showed me his bank account as well, and it was a lot of money. I was like, what is he doing? Why are you showing me that?
Wow.
But yeah, we did a lot of things. We went around. He took me shopping.
He must have been living in a big house.
It was a nice house. Yeah. We had a roommate. I sang for them.
Wait, he had a roommate?
It was some older guy, I think.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
I don't know.
Okay, but I sang for them.
How was it in his living space?
It was very organized. He was grounded, and I remember it was a lot of
grounded. Explain that.
So he didn't sleep on a bed at all. Like that was a thing, and yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he was very different. Very different. He had a lot of pistachios at that time. I believe he was fruitarian. So
he was just eating fruit.
A lot of fruit. Yeah. Talking about the when you get in the shower, like if you heat it up too hot, the chemicals go into your bloodstream. I learned so much from him.
Right.
And I adopted a lot of his ways.
Wow. And so this guy's living with a roommate in a room.
Not in the same room. No, it was a house.
It's a house.
It was a nice house.
And he was renting a room.
Yeah.
But he had a lot of money.
Yeah, a lot of money.
But he was renting a room. In a nice house.
Yeah.
Wow. This guy's amazing.
Wise. Yeah.
Okay, so he takes you out to eat. Takes you to he cooks for you.
Yeah.
Did he bring it in the room and you guys ate in the room?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you guys cook?
He made me plantains, which was my first time I ever had that, and potatoes, and I don't remember what else.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it was really good. And then I had just landed.
Did you guys?
Yeah, we did.
You guys did this?
We did that.
You did this? Really?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was great.
It was great.
And we did again the next day when we woke up.
Okay.
And then we went out and
this?
Yes, that.
Yeah.
We did that.
Okay. How was it? A couple times it was good?
Yeah.
Was it good?
It was the largest people we ever had.
Really?
To this day. And
okay.
yeah, we went out, we went to one of his friends, he played chess, and he's just a genius, and I was very enthralled in him, in his life.
And so, what happened? You just separated?
Yeah, I was only there for 5 days. I went off to stay with a couple of friends for the last couple of days I was there.
Wow.
We stayed in contact all of these years, but he wanted to go off and live in nature and fulfill his message and his dream and live out his knowledge. And I was supposed to go with him, but I didn't.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why didn't you go? You had such a good time. Why didn't you go?
I was living with my ex at the time.
Ah.
And 2 different rooms, just roommates, but it was like hard to let him go. He wouldn't let me go.
Right.
Yeah, so
right.
I got tangled up in that.
Did Baba G know about the other guy?
Yeah, he did.
Really?
He knew. He told me that I was the type of flower that was surrounded by thorns, and it would be hard for me, and I would have to fight. But I guess I didn't fight hard enough. But he went off and he fulfilled his knowledge without me.
So you were supposed to go with him?
I was supposed to go with him.
But you were stuck with your ex?
And I was stuck, yeah. I didn't have the strength.
What had you stuck?
I guess my ex First man I've ever been in a relationship with. It was
Wait,
hard to know.
that was the only man you ever been in a relationship with?
Yeah.
Your ex?
I had a relationship with a woman before that.
Well, what about before that?
That's it.
How long were you and your ex together?
That's hard to answer, but I guess 4 years.
Okay, so 4 years of your life. You're 38 now,
Yeah.
which was 6, 7 years back.
Mm-hmm.
So what were you doing the beginning of your life? You never had a relationship prior to that?
I was never really attracted to anybody, and I didn't like boys, and I didn't like girls, or maybe I liked both. And I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't want to be in a relationship. I was too.
At what age did you start dating or break your virginity? And was that the guy that broke your virginity?
No,
it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
So he wasn't your first.
No, he was not my first.
You said he was your first relationship.
First relationship.
Oh wow! Talk to me about your virginity. I'm a psychologist. I'm sorry. I probe.
Okay, well, I lost my virginity at the age of 17.
Wow. Talk to me about that experience.
Oh, that experience is very personal.
Well, if you're not comfortable talking about it, it's okay. You can always talk about it later.
Let's talk about it later.
Let's talk about it later?
Yeah.
Okay. Whenever you're comfortable.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So moving forward, you broke your virginity at 17.
Yep, that happened.
Moved on to...
And then I got into a lesbian relationship at the age of 19. I didn't want to be with him.
Right. Then after that, there was...
Then after that, I slept with a few people. That was pretty long. And then at 25, I met that guy, and I was in a relationship with him. And I was only with him sexually.
That was it.
Until he broke up with me. And
talk to me about that relationship.
Yeah, that relationship was pretty dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the Nation of Gods and Earths. So, yeah. So
really? What was his religion?
The Nation of Gods and Earths.
His religion was the Nations of Gods and Earth. Talk to me about that.
It's not a religion, it's a culture. And
it's a cult.
A culture. It's a way of life.
It's a way of life.
Yeah.
Which we always say that's a religion in psychology.
Oh, okay.
A way of life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. It teaches that the black man is God.
The black man is God.
The black woman is the earth.
The earth.
And the white man is the devil.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, I mean I'm not judging. I'm not judging. My mother's Caucasian. My dad's black.
Okay.
I'm not judging.
Okay.
But people have their own views. Okay.
Yeah. Well, in this day and time, even the black person can be seen as the devil. So it's like a state of mind.
Right.
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 So yeah. So that was new for me. I had come from a Christian background, but I rejected Christianity really early. Okay, Doctor?
Wrong pipe.
It happened.
Sheesh. Louise. Sorry.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Take a deep breath.
Let that shit go.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So I kind of rejected Christianity really early, age 6. I started going to church at 12 because my mom finally let me. And but when I met him, I was reading the Bible like every day. And he came into my life and was just like, fuck that Bible. And he taught me his knowledge. And I took on the Nation of Gods and Earth. I changed my name to Wisdom, Inspired Power. And
is it called 5%?
It is, yeah.
5%. You were a 5%.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I was always a 5% though, like my whole life. Just wanted to teach you the truth instead of withholding it from people, you know?
Right.
So you could be a 5% without being in the Nation of Gods and Earth. But yeah, so I met him and my whole world just changed, and I learned some things, and I cut off my family and friends. And
let me ask you a question.
Yes, please.
So meeting Baba G and his philosophy on life and being a 5%er at the time, did that collide?
Yeah, it did a little, but it seemed more fulfilled because of the part about nature, which they, for me, it was like, that was, for me, it was it. Like nature, grateful as a dragon or something.
Oh, somebody threw a dragon. What was that? Whatever. Whatever. Hey, what's up? Wowzers. That's amazing. Thanks. Thanks, whatever. Hey, Mook. Hey. Wowzers, thanks. That's amazing. Wow. Mrs. B. Wow, these guys are putting us on a box.
I'm grateful.
Amazing. Oh my God. Wow. 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 That's amazing. We're on the heat list.
Oh, yay.
Wait a minute. Thanks, guys. Whoa, #1. Yeah. That's amazing. Yeah. All right. Wow. You guys are awesome. Wow. Okay, back to you, Knowledge.
Yeah.
So, the worlds don't collide. Nature Boy's philosophies and 5% Nation. What happens?
Well, it just felt more fulfilled because he included nature and how important it was to move back to nature. And so I gravitated more to that. And I wasn't practicing Nation of God's Earth any longer from that point on.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What were you practicing?
I was studying Baba G's knowledge.
Really? And so it's different.
It was different, absolutely. I changed my diet. It felt healthier for my mind. I was progressing. I was losing weight.
So they don't have a particular diet?
Don't eat pork. But I had already stopped eating pork in 2006. But like I've always been kind of syncing up to the knowledge.
So this guy you were dating,
Yeah.
he hurt you?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I got hurt.
How?
Well, it was my first relationship with a man. So, well, he was a polygamist, for one. I guess being broken up with was hurtful.
He was a polygamist. Did he have multiple wives?
The first day I met him, he told me he was polygamous, and I was like, okay, this will be a deal breaker if I can't handle that. And we didn't have, it was mostly just me, and then we brought people in and tried it out. Had a lot of threesomes, mostly was what it was. But we never really had a set wife. No one ever really could handle it, or they wanted him and not me, type thing. You know, but people be jealous and stuff.
So you lived together?
Yeah, we lived together most immediately, almost. It was like very soon after meeting each other. He moved in with me at 3 months. And yeah, it was really
I like astrology.
Yeah.
What's your sign?
I'm a Capricorn in the original house, but in the 5th house. I'm sorry, originally Capricorn, but in the 5th house. So that would make me a Capricorn, Leo, Sun. My moon is in the 1st house. It's originally in Leo. I have a lot of Leos.
So you're Capricorn with Leo moon?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. I'm learning what that means, and I like it.
So, what was his sign?
He's an Aquarius.
Wow.
Yeah, an Aquarius. I don't know his chart though, so I'm using Aquarius.
You were madly in love with this man.
Yeah.
How much? 1 through 10?
12.
12.
Yeah.
So you never really got over it?
No. I always thought that we would be back together. That's why I thought.
To this day?
Not to this day. No, not to this day. He's been in a relationship for 5 years now.
After you?
Yeah. It's been 5 years. Yeah.
Since 33.
Yeah.
You still kind of have love for him.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. He taught me a lot. He changed my way of life.
What's some of the things he taught you?
The black man is God. Like, I didn't even care. I didn't grow up with love for black people. That's not how I was raised.
How were you raised?
I grew up watching black and white movies, Shirley Temple, stuff like that. And I wasn't allowed to watch Martin or anything black. Just raised very different, very uniquely.
Why not?
And like stuff like that. She didn't want to influence me.
Was your mom black?
Yeah, she's black.
Was your dad black?
My dad is black and Native American. My mom is white and Native American and black.
Oh.
She mostly identifies with her white side.
So she mostly identifies with white.
I would say.
Wow. I can understand that.
Yeah.
I was raised mixed. My mom always,
Yeah.
Yeah. No Martin for me.
No Martin. No.
Just bookwork and school.
Right.
Is for me.
And the black and white movies.
Yeah.
Listen to the Beatles and nothing of my era.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Influenced by black culture. So he gave me black culture. I started, to love myself and to love black people and to learn about our history and our suffering. And I just grew a lot of compassion.
Prior to that, it was just all American.
Yeah, I was like, even in high school, I'd be like, I'm not black, I'm brown.
It's all American.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I grew love for my people and for myself.
How was it breaking up with him?
How was it? It was like dying. It was like.
Really?
Yeah. It's like dying.
Describe it.
I think I slept on a porch for 4 days.
Really? Slept on a porch?
Yeah, I was in
Whose
Oakland.
porch?
I was in Oakland, California.
Whose porch?
Some house I was living in, and I was homeless.
Why? Why were you homeless?
I was homeless for a year.
A year?
We moved to
Whoa! Really?
Mm-hmm.
You were homeless?
Yep, I lived in Timber.
A gorgeous woman like you homeless.
Yep.
How?
We moved to California. He got a job promised to him.
From where?
To San Francisco.
You moved from where?
Well, I moved from Chicago with him
Oh.
to San Francisco.
Oh.
He wanted to be a professional skateboarder. And he had a job promised to him, and they kept their word. I had unemployment because I left my job to go and live with him. And he got fired after a week of being there. Grateful. And
Hey, Theo, you kept your word, buddy.
kept your word, buddy.
Yeah, I'll tell Papa G you sent that.
Mm-hmm.
He told me you to look out for that. Good job, Thea. Way to keep your word. Right. Papa G's gonna be happy about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he didn't want to get another job.
Really?
Yeah, at the time it was the Occupy movement.
So why wasn't he homeless with you?
He was.
You both were homeless.
Yeah.
On a porch.
Not on a porch, like literally outside. And went from cardboard on the street, under bridges, to tents, and by the San Francisco Bridge, by the ocean, to these people took us in, and I ended up living with the Black Panthers. And I ended up,
You was living with the Black Panthers.
Yeah, I met a group of people while Occupy movement was going on, and we ran into each other at the store. And
Occupied what now?
it was called the Occupy movement. I don't know if people will remember that, but it was in 2011. At the end of 2011, it was the Occupy movement, like the 1% against the 99%, and people were taken to the streets and not going home and sitting like in the financial districts of major cities. And I was a part of that movement. It just so happened I was homeless, so it went hand in hand with my mind anyways. I was already in the anarchist community in Chicago and doing all those marches type of stuff, activist. That was my lifestyle because of him mostly. But yeah, so.
What age were you when you were homeless?
I was 27.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he was?
Oh, he's 5 years younger than me, so he was 22.
Younger?
5 years younger.
22?
I know.
Whoa, come on.
I know, but I feel full of knowledge. So,
Really?
uh-huh.
Wow. It's amazing.
Yeah, it was, honestly, I really loved being homeless. I didn't know I would, but I enjoyed it.
I can't hear you.
I enjoyed being homeless because I liked living in nature. It was my first opportunity to live in a tent, and I lived in the forests. It was really cool to me. So,
Right.
and I had the opportunity to just be and not
Right.
be a battery and not be
Right.
getting a job. So I had the opportunity to relax and sit. And I
Right.
had my dog, my chihuahua,
Right.
and it was an interesting experience. I met a lot of people.
Right.
And I got to see life, from the sidewalk. Like,
Right.
you can choose any lane you
Yeah.
want. All you have to do is stand up and choose which one you want.
Absolutely.
And he went crazy and left, and I stayed.
Crazy?
Well, he didn't
Yes. Don't say the word.
Yeah. No. He didn't handle it as well as I did, and he went back to the Midwest, and I stayed in California by myself, and I found a way for myself.
Really?
The university, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You're so strong.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'll keep going.
You have family in California?
Not that I associate with, but I do.
Who?
I have a cousin, some cousins. They're like half cousins. I don't really know them. I didn't grow up with them, but I met one. I stayed with her for 6 days, and I was like, I'm gonna hit it up. And I got my own apartment.
What made you come to carbonation?
The knowledge and the opportunity to be a part of the tribe, which is my dream. It's always been my dream. And Baba G, I love Baba G. So, Baba G. But yeah, his mind, the 5 sciences, what he puts together, watching him and his strength and everything that he's been through, and
Right.
kept
Let
going.
me ask you this.
Yeah,
You knew him before the journey.
yeah.
You watched him go through.
I watched him go through a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I heard a lot of things. I always stayed in contact. I would tap out because it was hard to be in Babylon and listen to the right thing and not do the right thing. So I would tap out, but I always checked on him.
What did you think about the rumors and
I mean,
people talking down and
yeah,
attacking him and him being crucified virtually?
that. I mean, that was very upsetting to see, especially the way people misconstrued what he said about. I saw the video. I was. It was very upsetting.
Misunderstanding.
Yeah, it's just people misunderstanding, just trying to crucify him for being a black man who wants to uplift his people. It was very upsetting, but I never believed any of it because I met him for myself, and I always felt that he was just so loving, and so he would let people come into his camp and not always be the right people. That's how I feel like, some of these people's energy is not right. He want these people around him. That would be my perspective of it. But him being loving and letting people come in who have, all these different backgrounds and things wrong with them, with the knowledge they could heal themselves, but not everybody's really going to apply it. And so it just, that's how I look at it. Like, dang, I can see things like with my eye. I can see what's up with certain people, and I just felt like.
Did you try to tell him that?
I mean, perhaps, can't tell Baba G out, Like, I always let him know I loved him and that I supported him. Yeah. Now, all the time, for years. I still love you.